Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the founder and host of Buddycast, Nick Sorensen.
Here we go. Steelers. Here we go.
Pittsburgh's going to the Super Bowl.
Here we go. Pope Yinzer's ready to win. Steely Jesus and Steelman. Here we go. We got not one, not two, but three buddies on today's episode of Buddycast. We have Steely Jesus. We have our good buddy Pope Yinzer back for a third time. And we got Steelman. How you guys doing today?
Right on.
Great.
Doing good, buddy.
Great. How are you?
Awesome. Glad to have you guys on today's episode. I feel blessed.
Yeah, you should.
Absolutely. Now, Pope, you know how we have to start every episode.
Got to do the prayer.
Yep.
Well, how's this go here? No, I haven't done it for so long. Dear Jesus, how's this go? Dear Art Rooney in heaven, Hinesfield be thy name. Thy kingdom come, 6 Super Bowls won on earth, right here in Pittsburgh. Give us this day a Permane sandwich and forgive us of our penalties and deliver us from evil and help us win the Super Bowl. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey,
He's done
speaking
that
of Permane sandwiches, do you know that was voted the coolest thing made in PA this year?
Permane sandwich?
Yep.
Nice.
There we
How
go.
many do
There's
you
my
guys-
manager right there chiming in already.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
There, Casey, it's my manager.
How many Permane sandwiches do you think you guys eat a year?
Oh, multiples.
Yeah.
Multiples.
I know Jesus here. He puts them away like they're Oreo cookies.
Oh, yeah.
Still man
So
wins.
I like the wings there. I like the pizza. And I usually get the hot sausage.
Ooh.
That sausage.
Ham, egg, and cheese.
But also the fry bun. I like the fry bun.
Fry bread's good.
Fry
Yeah.
bun. Yeah.
Fry bun, cheese, bacon. Nice.
Somebody chiming in
Don't
there.
pump me up.
Woo! Woo!
Bacon, the most holiest of meats.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So,
Yeah,
guys,
you know
we gotta-
Permane's
mm-hmm. What was that?
you know Permane's up in Erie now, don't you?
Yep, we do. We're at the Mill Creek Mall.
Excellent.
Love it.
Yep. So, how did the Steelr mascots come to be? Tell me that story. Tell me of how you guys met.
Well, mine started a while ago, but I think through the course of wandering through the tailgates, I bumped into some really cool guys. We just stuck like glue. That's how we do it.
Yeah.
Three
That's the
Musketeers.
thing. We keep going to the games. We keep seeing each other. I keep seeing Pope at the game. You know, every week I'm there at the game dressed up. He's dressed up and talk a little bit here, there. You know, and then
Just one. It just all became about, and just
next thing you know, we're friends. We're talking every year. We're going to tailgates, doing TV shows. You
doing
know,
podcasts.
Yep. Oh yeah. We're buddies.
We're buddies.
Yep.
No doubt.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Inseparable.
Mm-hmm. Now, Pope, we know all about you. You've been on this show multiple times. Let's meet Steely Jesus and Steelman. Tell us your stories.
Good guys, man. Good guys. Go
I
ahead.
guess let Steelman start it off.
Yeah.
Well, Steelman. Okay. How Steelman started, origin story. Steelman was at a Ravens game. Okay.
Oh, boy.
And it's during Halloween. And I'm looking around the stands, and I'm seeing all these cool costumes. I'm thinking to myself, you know, what kind of cool costume can I come up with? You know. And see, I work at the steel mills, so I'm a real steel man. So I had all the safety equipment, you know. So I gathered all this safety equipment. I took it to my grandma, who would later become Iron Grandma, and together we forged and fashioned one of the greatest Pittsburgh costumes of all time.
There you go,
Pittsburgh
man.
Steelman.
I
Yeah.
like it. I like it.
All right.
Yeah.
Mine started about
Thanks.
20 years ago
Thanks, Jen.
at a tailgate.
It's a live studio audience.
I did. We did a Halloween party. I come dressed like this face, and it took off from there. started doing all kind of stuff. Every game, go to every game, do all kind of stuff for Special Olympics and fundraising for unfortunate people, and just took off from there.
Nice.
And it evolved to this.
Yeah.
Nice. Now, Steely Jesus, how long do you think it's been since you last cut your hair and shaved?
Ooh.
You can't
You
shave.
can't shave. I can't. I'd say 20 years. Let's go
Okay.
with maybe longer, but we'll say 20 years.
Awesome. So, when you guys are tailgating, where do you guys hang out? What do you guys do? Tell us about your experience.
My experience starts at 6:30 in the morning. I got to get up and get ready, get my game face on, shut up down at tailgates at 7 a.m. promptly, and we start out at Red Lot 5A, and we meet everybody down there. We see our favorite people down there. Terrible Bras there.
Terrible Brawl tailgates usually are.
And then we link up from there, and we head up to Gold Lot 1A, where everything takes off.
Nice. What kind of antics do you get in while you're tailgating?
There's a
What
lot.
kind of antics
There's
do
a
we
lot.
get into?
Shots, pictures, food, lots and lots of alcohol,
Yeah.
lots and lots of beer.
lot of people, pictures. I mean,
Tons of beer,
It's
thousands of photos.
Camaraderie.
yeah, amazing amount of pictures that we take on an average Sunday down there. Just people line up from, here to there, just waiting to take pictures with us.
Fan banter.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, eating. I get
Interviews.
interviews, TV
Yeah,
interviews. I mean, 2-3 times a day. I mean, we get interviewed down there.
That's the thing. You're down there. You're hanging out with the Pope. He can't walk like 2 steps without getting
Watch
a picture. So it's tough to get around. When you got
Getting old.
50,000 people there and everybody wants a picture.
Yeah,
It's tough
Yeah,
to
it's
move
hard.
at times.
It is hard.
it's tough.
You know.
But we love doing it, and that's why we keep doing it. We'll probably never quit.
Mm-hmm. Most certainly. What about let me give me 1 second here. I'm trying to formulate this question. Oh yeah. What about the upcoming season? Let's share some thoughts about the upcoming Steelers season.
Well, I'm always optimistic. Like last year, I really liked the draft picks. When we got Joey Porter Jr. in the second round there, that was nice. And this year, first I was upset. 'Cause I wanted the center. I wanted the center for a first round pick. I wanted Powers.
He cried.
So I wasn't sure if we were going to get a good center because I knew we would have needed a center. So when we ended up getting the center in the second pick, and a very good one too, very very high prospect.
Absolutely.
I was okay with that. So I'm excited about the year. We'll see what Russell Wilson can do. I think he's got another good year in him. So we might be competitive. We might shock some people. I think we'll at least do as good as last year.
I think so.
Yeah.
Sky's the limit this year. We
Yeah.
did so many trades before the draft. Con artists, we'll call them. We love it.
Yep.
I think we have a really good chance. Our defense is just looking
Solid.
phenomenal.
Solid.
Yep. And we got our offensive line starting to build up. I think we got a good chance.
Omar Khan's changed things around down there, man. I don't think anybody expected that out of him.
Yep.
That
was the most in Steelers
acquisitions
history.
of Russell Wilson and Justin Fields.
What do you think? The Steelers? Hey, meet our one of our lovely waitresses here at Mulligan's.
Coming up,
The lovely JC.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, we're
Very
good.
friendly.
Yeah.
Great
We love you
service
guys,
here.
guys. We love them.
Great food here at Mulligan's, West
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You should try it out.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting year down there. It's, with all the, everything has just changed around. Like I say, Omar Khan's got this whole city down here. We're higher on the hog here now, man. We're
I
ready.
think so. I think we're looking really good.
Yep.
Hey,
You think the season?
we only paid $5 million for two hot
quarterbacks.
QB prospects.
I'll take
You
it.
can invest in other areas. So
Mhm.
that's pretty cool.
That's
That's
honestly-
a really interesting aspect there.
That's
We're
honestly
able-
what I like about this year. I like the fact that we have a young quarterback, but at the same time, we have someone with experience leading him, guiding him along. It's not like when we had Ben and just whoever behind him, where if Ben goes out of the game, half the stadium follows him. And it's not like last year where they just kind of threw Pickett into the fire and said, swim,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that was too early for him. They should have He should have sat on the bench for a little bit. They didn't give him a chance.
Sat on the
They
bench,
should've.
gotten someone with like that experience, like Wilson has.
Yeah.
Give him that experience, guide him along, and then give him, maybe a year or two, and then say, all right, your turn.
Yeah. He needed a year of learning behind somebody,
Marinate.
Right.
Yeah, but there's the thing. Fields is going to want the big money after you.
I think so. I think so. I mean,
so I don't know what's going to happen.
Wilson got the arm. Wilson got the arm, and he's accurate for long ball. So
He's signing for 1 year. Who knows? Maybe we'll sign for another year.
And this new kickoff return thingy they got going on is going to be really something to watch.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There's no way they're going to have the quarterback run the ball back. Come on.
No.
He's going to be so pissed if he has to do it. No, it's not going to happen. No way.
The new kickoff policy, though, with them not running down the field until the receivers.
Yeah, I don't understand all that there.
That was what, AFC or A?
That USFL,
USFL,
whatever they call it there now.
You got to have it like, we play, pickup games
Mhm.
where you catch the ball, and if you don't move, you can pass the ball. They should have that rule. And then I would say have Fields, run back the kickoffs. He just catches it, he holds there, sees what happens, boom. That would be awesome.
I think it's going to be interesting here. They can almost go to when the Steelers are on offense, they can almost go to like a wildcat position here.
Yeah.
And have the two quarterbacks in the
That's
backfield. Russell Wilson, lateral out to Justin throw downfield. I'm sure they're aware of all that there.
They can run too.
We got so many options, coming up here this year. It's going to be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Stay healthy. That's it.
That's all we got to ask for.
That's the big thing, yes. With the Steelers, it's just health.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. Like Green Bay, up in the Jets area, Aaron Rodgers went up there. I mean, what was that about? Two plays into the season, and he was done for the year.
Hey.
You know,
It might be good.
And they put all their chips on him. They put everything on him. He's going to be our guy this year. He's going to be. Oh, that was quick.
Yeah.
Whoops.
So
It happens. That's football.
So the official schedule is coming up soon, but we know who are at least playing and where. Who and where. What games are you guys most excited for?
Oh, obviously the Ravens.
Yeah.
You know.
Baltimore.
And any Baltimore, Cleveland, Cincinnati, those games down there, I mean, they take on a whole new perspective when you're down there tailgating, when you got division rivalry, I don't know who you know.
Yeah, that's me too. Ravens, Cincinnati, Cleveland.
I'm excited about the Jets, or not the Jets, the Giants.
Giants are
The Giants, because my buddy from Scotland loves the Giants. I'm hoping he comes in.
That would be awesome.
Yep.
That would be great.
Oh yeah, my buddy. I got a buddy from Scotland.
Yeah.
Nice.
And he swears like every other.
Well, that's how they.
That's how they talk, And I was there at the bar, he's talking like that, and people don't
Like a
really
trucker?
they don't really understand what he's saying, because it sounds so different. But then when I swore like him, just try to bond and stuff. Oh, they got mad at me.
No.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken,
They
isn't
understood
he
what I was saying.
The ambassador to the Steelers from Scotland, or remember when we did the thing with PTO down there? He was the ambassador to the Steelers from Scotland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we need a lot of interesting people. That's for
Yeah.
sure, dressed up like this.
Yeah. How many opposing fans come to your tailgate?
A lot.
Yeah.
We invite them, We're
we
nice
invite
to them,
We don't mind having an opposing team there.
Yeah.
I remember Pope telling me, he one time hosted some Raven fans, and they were even saying, they went down to Cleveland one time and were just, barked at, or were just, pushed
yeah,
up
that's
each other like
Cleveland.
that.
I think Cleveland's more nasty, They've lost so many damn years.
60 plus.
I could see why they're a little
60
salty,
plus.
salty with everybody. So
Mhm.
it's understandable,
Yep.
Yeah, I've heard so many bad stories about people going to Cleveland and things that happen up there.
Ravens fans are very nice. I like going to Baltimore. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's tough. It's tough for me up here, being in the middle of being in the middle of everything. You got the Steelers, you got the Bills, you got Cleveland.
Yeah, I didn't think about the Bills.
They're getting a new stadium pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
That's in the works.
Yeah, up there in here, he's 125 miles from 3 major cities there. Like, who do you root for?
Well,
They trade away their second best player, Diggs.
when you lose 4 Super Bowls in a row, Woody, you did.
Exactly.
Trade your best player. You trade your best player.
Painful. Yeah, those fans. I hear pray tell that Steelr Jesus had a little experience with those fans this year.
Yeah, I went up there for the Buffalo game. I wasn't too happy with them.
All that snow.
The stadium was still filled with snow. I was standing on 4 inches of ice, and just the fans are ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
Even the
Hey,
Steelr
look who it is.
Yeah, I see that there, my sister.
Yes.
There we go. Thanks,
Hey.
Carol.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's all good. It's
Yeah,
football.
he was up there for that snowy game when they played in the playoffs up there. All that snow, you know.
Ah.
It was different, but I'll probably never travel again.
Mhm.
Staying in Pittsburgh, my hometown.
What?
No, we
You
go to
can't take a king
Baltimore.
out of his
We
castle.
go to Baltimore.
Cannot take a king out of his castle.
We go to Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to Philly. Not going
So
to
can you guys give me some fan experiences, like some people that you've met that have really like left a good impact on you?
The list goes on.
Yeah.
There's a long, long list.
Give me a fun story.
I met the conductor for the Pittsburgh Symphony Orchestra. I didn't even know who the guy was. I was over at PPG place at Christmas time, walking around the ice skating rink, and this guy come up to me with a broken accent. I forget where he's from, and introduced himself. And we're talking and talking. Man, I couldn't get rid of that guy. He just wanted to talk and take pictures. I should say he did that way there. But I mean, he just kept staying around talking and talking. I'm like, wow, here it was. And I find out, you know, Manfred Koenig, I think was his name. He's a conductor, you know, for the Pittsburgh Symphony Orchestra.
Mm-hmm. Whoops, little glitch, little froze. Give it a second, buddies. 1 second. 1 second. My buddies are frozen in time. Give me 1 second.
Hey,
There we go.
all right. Woo!
Tornado. That's that tornado.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're good.
Back from station.
What about you? What about you, Steelr Jesus? Who's one? Give me a good fan interaction.
Fan interactions, there's multiple. There's tons of fan interaction. Wow. I'd have to say, oh, man, there's a lot. I mean, all the fans are great. I mean, I've met tons. I mean, from Jeff Reed, Trey Essex. I mean, my God, the list goes on and on.
Yeah.
I think all my interactions with all my fans are great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I really do. I mean, it's weird. Yeah, you meet a lot of people, but I think all my interactions with all my fans are really awesome. Everybody has a story to tell. Everybody has something to say and need to say, or not need to say, but want to say. And when they get a chance to meet someone like us, we're open arms and open ears for them. Just
Absolutely.
it's hard. Yeah. Met a
Steelman,
lot of people.
Yep.
I mean, I escorted Franco Harris to the Columbus Day Parade,
Yeah.
which was pretty awesome. Yeah, that was awesome. What a great day.
Nice.
Met Mel Blunt at a tailgate party.
Yeah. Well, I bet we're going to get to this here somewhere down the line. Football. But still, man, I mean, is there somebody that sticks out in your mind?
I was just thinking recently, a guy, actually, the guy, you know, okay, I'm waiting in line for the bathroom, you know, down there at Aperture Stadium. He goes, hey, Steelman, I remember seeing you at a wrestling match, you know, 15 years ago. You gave my kid a metal pin. You know, you were down on the floor. Like, I remember being there at that match. You know, I sort of remember him, but, you know, I really appreciate that, you know, him remembering that and him telling me how much it meant to his kids and him. And lo and behold, the guy actually works for me, or not work for me, but works at the same plant as I do. You know, I work at the steel mill. So he works at the steel mill too. So that was kind of cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Just somebody out of blue. You know, he doesn't know me from work, but, you know, he knows my character. So, and his kid really appreciated, you know, meeting me at a wrestling match. So, you know, we do all kinds of cool shit. We did
the Ryan Shazier event. We met Larry Richard.
We don't just do football stuff.
Ryan Shazier for his foundation. We did that. I mean, we meet a lot of really good,
A lot of people.
honest, like really good people.
Yep.
Like there's good people, but there's really like really good people, and they don't have to be famous either.
First thing I always ask people when we meet them, first thing I always say, and I got these two guys doing the same thing. I always say, "Where are you from? Where are you from?" We meet people from, probably
Germany.
30, every Sunday, all over the world, probably 30, 35 different states every Sunday down there.
That's supposed to be, you write them on a list when you get on, like a different
I
one?
do. I keep track of
We
all
got
the
Mexico.
countries.
We've met people from Mexico, Germany,
Oh, Mexico
Poland.
every Sunday.
I mean, everywhere.
Iceland.
Canada,
Every
Iceland.
Asian country.
European.
Probably be easier to name the countries we haven't met people from.
Yeah.
Nauru.
Nauru, met somebody from there.
I figured you did it, man.
Oh, no. I got that one.
Okay. Nauru.
Hey, there you go.
Yep.
There you go. So, with the three of you, what was the most memorable game you guys have ever been to?
Jerome Bettis running over Urlacher.
Oh, man, I was going to say that.
Probably one of
awesome.
the best games. It was snowing sideways.
Man, I was saying,
like
Kate
this.
stole it from me. That's exactly.
I stole it from him. I read his mind. I'm a mind reader.
No, that was great. I had seats like real low there, and he came on that end zone. Boom!
I mean,
Crushed him.
There's
You had the snow coming down. It was real picturesque, It wasn't too cold. The snow's coming down, and there's a feeling in the air. The Steelers had to win out that year. They had to win every game there. But once they beat the Bears, then the way they did that game, I said I called up my friend in Detroit. I said, I'm coming to the Super Bowl this year. Get ready. So all we had to do was win 5 more games straight in the season and win the rest of the games as the last seed. But I knew it was going to happen.
Oh yeah. There's lots of games.
So speaking of Jerome Bettis, what was going through your head when the shoestring tackle happened?
The Indianapolis game.
Oh man, that was heart stopping. Just to watch it go down, you're like, oh, and then it happened. It was just pure pandemonium.
Ben saved Jerome's career right there.
He did.
He carried it like that, and the guy's head went boom, and boom, it went flying.
Oh my God, what?
You say it was heart stopping. I remember when that happened there down in the south side at that bar down there, because a guy actually did have a heart attack when that happened inside that bar, and they had to take him to the hospital.
That choked us.
That's intensity.
Choking Cafe.
When that play happened, I remember that.
Yep.
Oh,
Ben fell backwards. Oh,
that was
got his ankle. Oh, that guy.
There's a lot of games that are memorable.
I bring that up because I remember hearing Jerome Bettis speak here at one of our local colleges, and I remember him saying that. Basically, I remember him going into the game. Everyone booed him. He's like, "I know," and then he goes into the story and says, "To this day, Ben still gets a bottle of wine from me every Christmas."
There you go.
Makes sense.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the one where Vanderjet missed the field goal too.
Yep.
Oh that's right.
Once he did that, I ran out in the outside and just was screaming, just yelling top of my lungs to the whole neighborhood.
Yeah,
That's
that's
great.
What a great game.
I think everybody they could
That was amazing.
ran out in the street.
Oh yeah, what a great game. What a great game. That whole year was great.
The whole year.
So speaking of great games, one game I know you guys will always remember is Super Bowl 43. So I want to ask you, what was going through your head the final plays of the game, like the final 2 drives of the game?
That was the James Harrison.
Yeah.
That was the James Harrison greatest defensive play in NFL history. Oh yeah. The only thing I could think of was, please make it this last couple yards. Just make it. And then he fell in. Oh my God. What a play. Unbelievable. They're calling it the greatest play in defensive history.
Yep.
I can't think
It's hard to beat that.
That is hard to beat.
The Super Bowl.
I think he was in the end zone. He had a foot in the end zone.
Yeah.
100 yards or 99.
Yeah, 900 yards.
For him to run that far and get that was just amazing.
Yep.
Oh my God.
What about the San Antonio Holmes drive?
What were they calling it? The immaculate.
Immaculate Reception. They had a
They
name for it,
they
yeah.
did have some name for it, but what a great play! That whole team clicked. That was probably them years that they played together was just phenomenal to watch them. I mean, Troy would, diving over the line to tackle it.
Yeah, Troy.
I mean, oh my God, there was no.
Troy was electric that year. He was just.
They had to grab him by the hair.
Yeah.
Tackle him.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You're not stopping him unless you grab. Yeah. What a great guy.
I remember that Super Bowl. I bring that up because I remember that Super Bowl. My brother, unfortunately, is not a Steelr fan, but
Ooh,
Sorry.
back then he was really like anti-Steelr everything. So anytime the Cardinals in that Super Bowl made a good play, anytime Steelers did something bad, he'd run up from the basement and be like, "Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you do that?"
Rub it in.
yeah.
So one of the last times he did that, I followed him. I followed him, just casually acted like I was going to the bathroom or something. Some way, somehow, my parents' basement, like the knob got switched when they fixed the door, so the lock was on the outside instead of the inside. So I casually followed them down. They closed the door. I turned the lock and just walked back. My parents are laughing. Next time they try to come up. Oh, no!
That's great.
I'll fix him.
That's right.
Yep.
We were calling people in Arizona. We had a big party that game. So we were calling the people from Arizona and telling them how great the Steelers were.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was a good thing. Good game.
Absolutely. So
I think we're on that track right now. I think.
Looking
I mean,
good right now.
right now
On
on paper, we're looking just as good.
on paper, we're great. It's about this. It's about the season. It's about when the ball gets kicked off and we start running down the field.
Yep.
What's going to happen? It really helps that we have that new offensive coordinator from last season.
Yeah.
Right.
That was much needed.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm glad they brought him in, man. It made a difference. Hey, it's a whole new year coming up, man. Our defense is looking strong. We were just talking, man. Our defense is solid.
Bill Cowher said it himself. Our defense is a Super Bowl defense.
Yeah.
I mean, coming from him, that means a lot.
Yeah.
And what I really like, and we spoke about it earlier, the draft picks too.
Right.
The fact that we worked on the line, something that's kind of been our Achilles heel for a long period of time,
Yeah.
Right.
We just focused on that in the draft. We got a good receiver and everything, but we just said, okay, line, what do we need to do?
Yeah.
We'll pick up a receiver here, I think, before the season starts. We're going to – Omar's going to do his magic.
Omar Khan. The con artist. I'm telling you. He's got something up his sleeve yet.
Yep.
There's still one more surprise up his sleeve.
Absolutely. Like we said, with the quarterback situation, that proved his talent enough.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And the thing about the trend that I see with the Steelers is the fact that they can take a receiver like someone like Juju, someone like Antonio Brown, who people passed on until the third round. No one cared about these guys. No one did anything. And turn them into Pro Bowl wide receivers just like that.
Right.
AB, what could have been the best receiver. I mean, he was
the best receiver ever, but then he got hit in the head and
perfect.
He got that concussion and just everything.
Perfect end of his career. Then he started throwing TVs off balconies. And
you just said something recently about Tom Brady, like never wanting to throw to him or something like that.
You hear what he said about Hines Ward?
What did he say about Hines?
He couldn't change his diaper.
That is harsh because Hines Ward is
I'm like, nah. You better watch yourself, boy.
Hines Ward is one of the nicest guys in the world.
He's such a great guy.
I've never seen him without a smile.
Oh, he's always smiling. Even when he got hit, he got up smiling. Yeah.
Exactly. I actually met him before I got married. The week before I got married, I met him down at he came to our Dick's Sporting Goods. They did a grand opening because they rebuilt the place, and he was one of the people that
cool. What a great guy.
He was one of the nicest people ever.
Great human being, man. Great human being.
Yeah. So that shows you who's character and who's not,
Exactly. AB just lost his mind. He needs people to buy his music. I think he's just fishing for stuff.
Exactly. So, buddies, you said it before, but just remind our buddies who are just tuning in, things like that. Where can we find you during the season?
Red Lock 5A and Gold Lock 1A. From that span all the way into the stadium. all the
Awesome.
way in there.
Yeah, we have a
East
couple
of the
stores.
stadium.
Sometimes we frequent Tequila Cowboy. That's on a whim. That's if we're getting beat and we
We
know
got to
it.
go to Jason Aldean's here. We haven't been there yet. And Jerome Bettis' old place there. That Jason Aldean Country Store. He just opened Country Starter. He just opened up a
Restaurant.
restaurant down there, Jerome's place. So haven't hit that one yet. I'm looking forward to that.
Nice. And speaking of places, we forgot to mention in the beginning. Where are you guys now?
We're at Mulligan's Sports Bar and Grill.
Mulligan Sports Bar up in West Mifflin, about 15 miles south of the city.
Tonight's all you can eat wings.
Yeah.
I'm on my third basket.
Yeah, he got about
I
3
just got-
dozen in.
I just got started, so
Yeah.
When you coming down to Pittsburgh to hang out with us?
I'm hoping to. I'm hoping this season.
Anytime, you're more than welcome.
Yeah,
We'll
come on
take
down
you
for a
wherever you
game.
want to go,
Yeah.
man.
Solid.
There you go.
we'll take you tailgating. all the
Three
food.
Kings right here. We'll take you where you want to go.
Oh yeah.
Woohoo!
There you go.
Right
I'm going to
on.
be down in Pittsburgh, hopefully in August for, I don't know if you guys have ever been here, but Steel City Con.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I met
Yep.
Mike Tyson there last year.
Nice. I
What
met
a
Chevy.
great guy.
I met Chevy Chase down there,
Oh, cool.
and I got a photo of me holding a bottle of Tylenol next to him.
Nice. That's
Nice.
great.
There you go.
Yes.
That's great. Yeah,
Yep.
so you're gonna be there this year?
Yep, I'm going to be there because they're bringing the cast of my favorite TV show down there, Cobra Kai.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Yes, they are. Yep.
That'll
Yep.
be awesome.
Yep, they already announced Martin Cove's going down there, the bad sensei.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they're bringing Billy Zabka, and I'm hoping they bring Ralph Macchio.
Oh, that'd be
Nice.
cool.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Where's
Mhm.
That's in Moronville Convention Center.
Yep.
Yep,
I might
Yep.
see you there.
solid. I'll look out for you guys.
So, let me know what day you're going there.
Actually, I actually have a 3-day pass because I won a contest.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I won a contest with the Chevy Chase photo that I took.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
They had like, give us your best fan photo or something like that, like your best photo op.
Okay.
Or 3 winners will get an all-day or a 3-day pass. So I'm like, yeah, why
Alright.
not? And I just captioned it. Here's the Tylenol.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice. Are you gonna come down for all 3 days?
Give it.
I might, or at least two. At least two.
All right. Well, let us know.
Yeah.
We'll hang out.
Staying
Sounds
overnight
good.
on the phone?
Sounds good.
We'll
Get
stay
together.
overnight?
Yeah, I might.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let us know for sure.
Yeah, I'll meet up with you.
You know it.
Get your hotel now because
It's gonna
Oh,
sell
Oh, they
out.
book up. They book up just like that.
yeah, but the hotel next to them is closed down. So
Well, if you
They
need a
close
ride
down?
out there,
probably they raise up the prices and they're hard to get. So
move.
Yeah.
that's the comfort in.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you need a
Oh.
ride, if you get
And I
one
would
further
say
away,
you
give
book
me a
it
call.
right now.
Yep.
I'll pick you up. I'll take you there.
Sounds good. All
I
right,
mean,
buddy.
Jesus
Yep.
is my co-pilot. I mean, who else could you have better drive you there?
Hey, there you go.
I mean,
The most holiest of drivers.
There you go.
he is
That's
holy.
my boss. That's my boss right there.
Did you ever hear the joke about the guy who got pulled over? He was escorting the Pope, and the Pope said, "Hey, I don't get this opportunity. Can I drive? Can I drive? Can I do this?" The guy goes, "I guess." So the Pope just drives wild, is going crazy, and he gets pulled over. The officer comes to the window. Pope goes down the window. Is there a problem? He says, "I'll be right back." He goes back to his radio, calls his sergeant, and goes, "Sarge, I got a situation." "What is it?" "I pulled over someone really important." "How? No one's above the law. What do you mean?" "I think I pulled over God." "What do you mean you pulled over God?" "Yeah, the Pope is his chauffeur."
That's great.
There you go.
That's great.
Good.
That's
Yeah, I like
great.
that.
So,
Wow.
now, buddies, I got 2 more questions for you.
Yep.
The first one comes from my buddy Jonas Kane at #Positivity, which is a great social media thing. He wants to know, in your own words, Pope, you've answered this before, but he wants to know, in your own words, what does it mean to be someone's buddy?
Well, I could say true, honest, and always have their back. Be positive with them, no matter what, and always have open arms and an open heart for them.
Yeah, man?
I think a buddy is, someone who's there for you in the good times and bad, and you can always rely on them.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Never
Pope,
see it wrong.
yep. Pope, how much do these buddies mean to you?
A lot. I mean, they mean a lot. Like I say, I've known them for a long time, and you see the fun that we have, and when we get down there tailgating and everything, just the stuff that goes on down there, that people come up, the notoriety that we've gained and everything. It's just so much fun. These are the best buds I've had for since I've known them. I mean,
Wouldn't want to do it with anybody else.
We're a family,
Mm-hmm.
A weird family. We're a family.
We are family.
Hey, sometimes you can't pick your family, but your family.
Right.
Exactly. Exactly. The final question I have for you guys tonight is what we call the ultimate Buddycast buddy question. You ready for this one?
Yep.
For all the Steelr fans out there this season, what is your advice to them?
My advice to them is take the season with open arms. Take it with an open mind. Every game's different. Everything happens for a reason. Do not ever doubt your Steelers. Don't ever doubt them, because we come from behind. We are a team of winners, and that's just what we do. Do not ever sleep on the Steelers. Ever. And just stay positive.
Stay positive, fans. You got to stay upbeat. It's going to be a long season. It's going to be an up and down season. I know a lot of people boo Tomlin, get Tomlin out of town. Well, he's successful. Tomlin's not going nowhere. Just be patient, fans. It's going to be a long season. It's going to be a fun season. We're all looking forward to it. Steelman, I know you're looking forward to it.
Yeah, to be honest with you, every year it doesn't really matter for me what happens at the end of the year, because I'm always having a good time. We're always having fun with it, and people should enjoy. I mean, I know people take it personally, football, but for us, the super fans, oh yeah, we have a great time either way. Think of us, we're down there tailgating. We've never lost a tailgate. We're always going to have a good time,
Right.
And I think it's going to be interesting this year. We got some cool new picks. We'll see what happens. I'm going to have fun, so
we're looking forward to it.
Positivity is the main thing here. Stay positive.
You got it. Now, buddies, you know how we have to close out the show?
I forget, Nick. Let's hear it one more time.
What? There's one more thing before that. I'm going to throw you a curveball here, Pope. You see, I got a fever, and there's only one prescription. I think that's a terrible tail wave.
yes.
Yeah, baby.
I forgot.
Yeah. Woo!
Right there.
I can wave it all day, baby. This horn never gets
I told you to bring your towels.
Hang on, Nick. Hang on, Nick.
Yeah.
Oh, he got tools. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Baby. Yeah. Go Steelers.
Love it. Love it. That's how we got to close out Buddycast. But the real way that we close out Buddycast is I have one favor to ask you, all three of you, before we all say goodbye. Whatever you do today, tomorrow, next week, next month, even next year, I want you to promise me you're going to go out and you're going to go be someone's buddy.
Oh, heck yeah. Come on, that's easy.
We're going to do it right after this.
Is this a challenge? This is
Awesome.
a challenge. I love everybody. I love everybody.
There we go, baby.
Yeah. Woo. Woo.
For all my buddies out there, this is my new buddy, Steelr Jesus, my good buddy, Pope Yinzer, and my new buddy, Steelman. Please, if you're ever at a Steelers game, please check them out. They are the friendliest guys in the field.
Please
I'm your host, Nick Sorensen. Thank you for joining us on another episode of everybody's favorite show.
Oh, yeah, I'll give it to you again, brother.
Well, the days are going fast, buddy, we've got to make them last, buddy, before they've all gone past, buddy, tune in to Buddycast. No, don't feel none, it can make it, buddy, here on Buddycast.